Question 2. How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary text?
Okay, so our poster and review collaborate together to disclose and advertise the film. So we've used the traditional, stereotypical, like dejected, sort of sad, distressed undertone like real media products do to convey our genre like theirs. We did this because we felt like it made it more proficient and professional, really.
So our main product and ancillary text consist of key features used in real media products. They all maintain the same tones, whether that be literal through colour, conveying sadness, such as dark blues, blacks or browns, or metaphorical through atmosphere and undertone, such as low-key lighting and muted in appearance. This keeps the genre subtly obvious and continuously apparent through both our main product and our ancillary texts.
The editing and presentation of all three of our products will hold enough similarities to ensure they're clearly linked whilst exaggerating their connection. They're sort of edited in a similar way to some products we've researched and analysed, based on the same genre as ours. So we've taken our inspiration from products that we've researched previously and earlier on in our whole process of creating our film, and taken inspiration and taken ideas, and with that research we've done currently, we've edited it into a similar way.
We see our three products to be equal in strength and their professionalism, as we maintained our highest standards when creating them all.
So when we've created all of our products, we've made sure that they've been consistent throughout. So we haven't created one product more in our better ability to any of the others. We wanted them to all be the same, which is how they're effective with each other, as nothing is better than the other. The effectiveness comes from the equality between them all.
How effective are they together? I think the ancillary texts are quite effective in that they benefit our film, especially the poster and the review, actually. In that the review gives a good impression of the film, and also the poster can really entice the audience, especially if it's having like images popping out or bold text and everything, just to grab the audience attention, and it will just get more people wanting to watch the film and be more interested, really.
The ancillary texts are also very effective through the way that they don't give too much away, but they hint at different aspects about the film that can lead you to want to watch it so that you know what's happened. Like on their poster, for example, it has a picture of two of the main characters, which is quite obvious, and then a hospital as a background. And obviously that could mean anything. That can lead you to imagine that the worst thing has happened or the smallest thing has happened, but it's a big part in the film as it's a short film. So that aspect about it leads you to want to know more, leads the audience to want to know more. But I think they're all quite captivating through just the way that they all hint at the storyline and the narrative, and they're all subtle but effective through the extent that they tell. And one other thing about their effectiveness as them being together is through those similarities that they withhold, they exaggerate the genre, which benefits us as it's telling the audience more, but not about the storyline. It's telling them about what they would be seeing in a broad sense, which they can then establish more when they look at the poster or when they look at the review.
What would we change? With the poster, I definitely want to change the resolution of the images just to create a more clear and more professional look. And with the software we use, which was Photoshop, I don't have a load of experience on it, so I definitely want to get a bit more experience on it, and then I'll be able to make a more better product, and just it'll give a definitely more professional look how other media products do.
When it came to thinking about what we could change with the review, I think we established that the originality of it in itself, in comparison to other real media products, is that it's quite similar and not. It didn't feel like it was fully our idea, but it was quite difficult within that to then do some research and to look at other reviews and find something that we could do that wasn't already used. With the review, it's quite an easy, simple thing to do and to create. It's not very easy to make your own, as it's just very simple. So I think if we could change something about the review, we'd probably make it more abstract and try harder to find a way to make it more original instead of just putting it as something that is already out there, really.
So with the film, I think it's mainly software based in that we used Power Director, which tended to be quite slow, and it limited us to what edits or also the resolution of the image that we could put in. If we were able to put higher resolution images or better editing, then it would give us a better look of the film.
Yeah, I think the whole thing about the Power Director, the Cyberlink Power Director that we used, was that because we put so much on it, it got quite slow, which then made it difficult to edit thoroughly and to make sure that everything was perfect. So we did our best, and we think we got it to our best ability, really, but I think it took us more time, which is why we would change that, because, yeah, it took us a lot more time than we thought due to it slowing down a lot more once we'd put a lot more in it. Overall, the combination of our media products are very effective through their methods of communication, like whether that be the narrative or the storyline or the genre, as well as their collaboration effects when it came to enticing an audience and just creating an audience for our film to have.
They worked together to gather an audience and promote our short film, and that was our general desire. Therefore, the combination of the three products are seemingly and clearly effective. As we said earlier, they all benefit each other.
Yeah, they all link together in different ways, so they each have different aspects within each of themselves which create the overall effectiveness. So the poster has the captivating, enticing aspect about it, whereas the review gives you a little bit of information about the story and someone's opinion of the film, and then the film itself presents everything that the ancillary texts were promoting. So yeah, they all promote everything that we need, really, and wanted